What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we are going to be doing the preview of the game between Aston Villa and Manchester City. Wednesday, 1st of December 2021. It's an 8:15 PM GMT kickoff time from Villa Park. It's Steven Gerrard taking on Pep Guardiola in the dugout for the first time ever. Anyone that is going to the game, make sure you do have a great time. If you're wanting to watch this game on TV here in the United Kingdom, then the game is being broadcast on Amazon Prime Video. So before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. I am aiming now for 21,000 subscribers. We're less than 40 subscribers away from that goal, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Once more, aiming for over 100 likes. If you could get that, then that would be fantastic. And also, do not forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Let's crack on with this preview though. Let's have a look first at the form. We're going to start off with our opponents first, Aston Villa. They have been in shocking form right up until recently. There were 6 losses in a row. Dean Smith got sacked. Gerrard was brought in from Rangers, and then Villa, they've gone on to win their next 2 games, the first 2 games in charge for Stevie G. And so their home match against Brighton finished 2-0, and their away match against Crystal Palace finished 2-1 to Aston Villa. So 2 very good results for them and for him as well. Means that they are starting to pick up some form, and this means it's going to be a pretty difficult game for Manchester City. Now, this is the first game that Aston Villa have got at Villa Park with Gerrard in charge against a top 6 team. It's at Villa Park. They're going to try and make it as hostile and as intimidating as possible. They're going to be well up for this match. Like I said, rejuvenated under Steven Gerrard as well. This is going to be very difficult for Manchester City, and so it's so important that we play our normal game and treat this like any other game and come in with a nice, clean, professional performance, performing to the best of our ability. If we do that, we will win this game. That's the only way, in my opinion, that we win this game. It's going to be difficult, though. This does start the busy December schedule for us. Rotation is going to be key, so I am expecting Manchester City to be making anywhere probably between 2 and 5 changes per game. But December, it's so crucial to deciding who wins the Premier League, and it's going to be the same again this year. City had a great December last season. We need to make sure we have a great December again this season, because that will put us in a really promising position when it comes to trying to retain our Premier League trophy. So yeah, like I said, what we're looking for from this game is more of the same of how Manchester City have been playing as of late. We've won our last 5 games since our shock home loss against Crystal Palace. In that 5-match winning streak that we've had, we've beaten Club Brugge at home, we've beaten Manchester United away, Everton at home, PSG at home, and West Ham United at home as well. This game, though, is away from home. It starts 3 consecutive away games for Manchester City, and arguably this is probably the most difficult away game that we've got out of the 3 that are coming up. Villa Park, at the best of times, is always a difficult place to visit. It's never going to be an easier game. Like I said, Villa are going to be well up for this one, and they're just starting to find their feet under a new manager who's got a point to prove. Players have got a point to prove. Players look more motivated and happier to be playing for Steven Gerrard than what they did for Dean Smith. So we'll see what happens in this game. But like I said, if City play how they normally should play, and play like they did in our win against PSG, in our win against West Ham, in our win against Everton, we play like how we have been, we should, capital should, win this game. Now, for Aston Villa, in terms of their team, I'm expecting Martinez to be starting in goal, Target playing at left back, Matty Cash at right back, probably Konsa and Ming starting at the back. I'm expecting to see McGinn starting in the middle, Leon Bailey out wide. He's quick, needs to be kept quiet by our fullbacks in this game. Ashley Young started in on the left-hand side for Aston Villa in their last game against Crystal Palace. I'm wondering if he'll be starting in this game as well. Watkins, I'm expecting to be starting up top. Buendia, Danny Ings, Douglas Luiz, these are other players that could be featuring for Aston Villa as well. We've got a decent team there, a team that works hard, and if they work hard, will always make life difficult for you, and that's what City need to anticipate here and make sure we treat it like any other game, and we're putting in a top quality performance like what we have been doing over our last 5 games that we've won. Now, for Manchester City, team news: Foden, Jack Grealish, they could well be back for this game. Imagine the Boo Boys ready for Jack Grealish. I'm not too sure if he'll feature or not, whether he'll be risked. That remains to be seen. Same with Kevin De Bruyne. He's only just returned for Manchester City since testing positive for COVID. And so I'm wondering, with the preparation that these players have had, are we going to risk it when we don't need to? There will be some rotation in this team. I'm wondering, will it be Foden, Grealish, or Kevin De Bruyne that end up featuring in this game? We might see maybe 1 or 2 of them. I'm not expecting all 3 to be starting, because I think that would just be silly, considering these players have only just come back from Manchester City and have had a couple of days under their belts worth of training. Now, Aymeric Laporte, he's suspended for this game, so City will be switching up at the back. You would hope you'd be seeing a partnership of John Stones and Ruben Diaz, that formidable centre-back pairing that we've become renowned for at Manchester City. However, Pep Guardiola did mention in the post-match interview against West Ham, was speaking very highly about Nathan Ake and him having very limited opportunities, with Aymeric Laporte playing well, and I think that was a hint that Nathan Ake could well be starting in this game. Although, if John Stones is back and fully fit, ready to go, you'd expect him to start. We'll see. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you. I'm going for Ederson in goal, Walker right back, Cancelo left back. I'm going for a centre-back pairing of Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake, just going off what Pep Guardiola said in his post-match interview. I'm going for a midfield 3 of Rodri, Ilkay, Gundogan and Phil Foden, giving Bernardo Silva a rest, and Phil Foden just returning back, chuck him out there. Riyad Mahrez on the right wing, Raheem Sterling on the left wing. I thought they worked pretty well against against West Ham in our last game, and I'd go with them again for my 2 wingers and see how they do. And I'm going for Jesus to start up top for Manchester City. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Jack Grealish start in this game. We'll see what happens with regards to that. Like I said, I'm expecting a very feisty return for Jack Grealish. We'll see, will he be used by City or not? That is the question. Now, my score prediction, I'm going for an entertaining game and a 3-1 win for Manchester City. This is definitely one of them games that could easily go wrong unless we're on it for the whole 90 minutes. If we're not, Villa will and can punish us. So we need to be careful to make sure that that isn't happening. Now, moving on to my betting tips for this game. I'm backing both teams to score. I'm going for Ollie Watkins to grab a goal any time, and I'm going for Riyad Mahrez to also bag a goal any time. Do wait until teams are announced before placing bets, just in terms of rotation. Lots of teams are playing every 3 to 4 days now, so do expect fatigue and rotation to be applied to a lot of teams. So we'll see what happens with regards to that. I've got a feeling there's going to be a red card in this game, and I think that could be crucial in deciding who comes out on top. I have a really dark feeling, and I do not know why, that Manchester City are going to grab a goal early, which is always what we're looking for, and we're going to see a player sent off, and it's going to turn into one of them difficult away games, like what we had against Brighton away, where we blew a 2-goal lead, like when we played against Wolves and we blew a 2-goal lead. I've got a feeling, a dark feeling, that this could be one of them other games that could happen, but I'm hoping that I am wrong. Now, I'm expecting Aston Villa to press, to be right at us, to be in our face, to have a right good go. So every single player that's starting needs to make sure that they're putting in immaculate performances, because if City show any weakness, Villa will smell that out, and we need to be careful. We need to be making sure that we're the team that's pressing high, that we're the team putting the pressure onto Aston Villa. We're the team that's building opportunities and creating chances and putting the ball into the back of the net. As always, with any Premier League game, we need to make sure that we are clinical, in particular against this tough, rejuvenated Aston Villa side, who are very strong mentally and physically. We need to be making sure that we're matching them like for like. But to me, this is an interesting game nonetheless. So let's go. Watch along link, that will be out tonight for you guys to enjoy, to go and set your reminders. I'll be going live on Wednesday at 7:45 PM GMT for you to set your reminders for this live Premier League watch along, so I will see you then. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 21k subscribers, less than 40 subs away from that goal, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Once more, aiming for over 100 likes. If we could hit that, then that would be brilliant. And most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for the live watch along of this game. Like I said, if you wanted to watch this game in the UK, if you aren't going to the match, then it is being broadcast live on Amazon Prime Video. So I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.